Politicians often talk in code. The way these codes work is that people who share a point of view talk among themselves for so long that they develop a shorthand for their ideas that only people in the group understand. Sometimes you can learn the code words from books. I found such a book in the library, and I was finally able to figure out why people talk about our military as if it never killed anyone. To hear these people talk, guns aren't for shooting people, they are for protection. Landmines aren't for blowing people's legs off, they are for perimeter security. Rockets are for deterrence. If you just listened to these people talk without knowing the code, you might think that our military doesn't hurt anyone, it just promotes freedom. I found all these code words in a book about artillery. The book had pictures of tanks and howitzers and ammunition. It explained what kinds of guns were used in mountains and what kinds are used in deserts. It talked about trajectories and calibers and how quickly the guns could be fired. But it never once in the whole book mentioned death or killing. You had to read between the lines to realize that someone might get hurt when one of these guns was used to smash defensive positions, as the book called it, or to disrupt the enemy's supply lines. It was pretty obvious why this book talked in code. It was written for young children. I found it in the juvenile section of the library. The publisher must have known that some parents might not want their kids to be reading about severed limbs and pulverized torsos, so they left all the gory stuff out of the book. Of course, you can't really write much about artillery without saying what it is used for, so the author used code words. It's understandable that a kid's book would be written this way, but when I went to the adult section of the library, I found that the books about artillery there also used euphemisms. Just like the kids' books, the adult books didn't talk about the weapons killing anyone. The adult books used the exact same code words: security, force, defense. Our military and political leaders mostly got past the 5th grade reading level, so there must be some other reason they use code when talking about killing. Maybe they think we never got past the 2nd grade maturity level. When a 2nd grader's dog gets hit by a car, maybe it's appropriate to just say the dog ran away so the kid doesn't dwell on images of squashed dog. When kids get older, they can probably handle the truth better. Our leaders seem to think that we aren't mature enough to face the reality of what we do with all the weapons we build. But we are all grown up. So they must think that even adults will be upset with the idea that they are killing people as fast and efficiently as possible. And they probably figure that if we get upset about all the killing, we tell them to stop, which of course they don't want to do. So they use code words that won't upset us, and we let them keep killing. And everyone is happy, just like in a kid's book.